JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. So for those that got the economic injury disaster loan, the EIDL, related to the pandemic, payments are coming due. So with this, when you got the loan, it was a repayment for 30 years at 3.75% interest with a 12-month deferment on when your payments would begin. Then it went to 24 months. Then the SBA said, we'll give you 30 months deferment. But don't let this be that sleeping dog. It does need to be woken up. What you need to do now is set up 2 new accounts. The account that you set up with the SBA when you got the loan to approve it and get the loan documents, that no longer is available to you. Very simple though. I'm going to give you a link to the SBA website below. Click on it to then make a payment, but you'll need to set up an account with the SBA. Specifically, you'll be setting it up with the SBA Capital Access Financial System, CAFS. Go ahead and set up that account. Once you log into that, you will then see your loans, and there you will then see an option that says make payment, but that is where you will set up the second account needed, which is at pay.gov. You will then make your payments on that web page. So the account you're setting up at the SBA is to see the loan balance, track it, due date, minimum payment. What you're setting up at pay.gov is then actually how you make the payment. There you can make recurring payments. I would give you a play-by-play, but guess what? It's really simple. They give you lots of good directions and a step-by-step. So go to the link, set it up. If you're not sure when your loan begins, don't sit around and wait. Log in, set it up. I know I've got clients that they don't have a payment coming due until next year, but they've logged in, they've set up both accounts, and they went ahead and set up the payments to begin when the payments need to begin so they wouldn't forget. And they set up a recurring payment. It's very easy, very painless. Don't wait on this. Don't wait until you then get a notice from the SBA that says your payment is due next month or next week, or maybe it's past due. We know that you don't want to get behind with the SBA, which is in essence the U.S. Treasury. So just act now. At a minimum, you'll have then the security that it's set up. You'll know the details. One thing that a lot of people are wondering is, when does the interest start to accrue? Well, it did start to accrue the minute you took that loan. So when you go to see your amount of loan, it will then include the accrued interest to the date that, in essence, it's deferred. With that being said, there is no prepayment. You can prepay it at any time. If you do set up recurring payments, you can then also go in later and make a one big payment if you so choose. With this being said, get after it. Thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. Thanks, Rob.